So did everybody like our song that we just sang?
Yes.
Yeah? In kindergarten last year, we learned how to count to 5, right? Using our touch points. So this year, first grade, we're going to learn how to add using our touch points. But before we can learn to add with our touch points, we should probably review our touch points, right? Because it was a long summer.
I remember them.
You remember them? Great. Okay, so I'm going to go through them and point to our touch points on our numbers. So number 1, just one touch point, 1. Number 2, 1, 2. Number 3, 1, 2, 3. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does everybody remember those?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so now what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to take the touch points off, and I want you to come up and show me where the touch points go. They're magnetic, so they'll stick right to it. Who would like to do number 1? Jessica, would you like to come up and do number 1?
Yes.
Okay, great. How many touch points do you need? Just 1. Where does it go? Good job. So does everyone agree that our touch point goes right there? Thumbs up? Very good. Okay, I'm going to do number 2, just to remind you. So our 2 goes 1 at the top and 1 at the bottom. 1, 2. Does that look good to everyone?
Yes.
Very good. Who would like to do number 3? Jess, I know that you want to do number 3 because I know you know how to do it. How many touch points do you need? 3. 3. Very good. Where do those touch points go? They're a little sticky, kind of. She knows where they go. They're just not sticking. 2 more to go.
I want to do 4. I want to do 4. I want to do 4.
Oh, Hannah, we don't call out. We don't call out. You may do number 4.
That's not fair.
Hannah, what are our rules? We don't call out. How many touch points do you need?
4.
Go ahead and put them up. Very good. Does that look right to everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Hannah, you got the last ones. Hannah has number 5. Number 5's a tricky one. I think it's easy.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 5.
It's okay, our magnets are gone. Very nice. Does this look right to everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are those all of our touch points?
Yeah.
Very good. So now that we reviewed all of our touch points from kindergarten, we're going to learn how to add with our touch points. Adding with touch points is really simple. So I'm going to teach you how to do it. So first, let's say we have a problem. We're going to do 1 plus 2. And let's put our touch points on. How many touch points go on 1?
1.
How many go on 2?
2.
Do those touch points look correct?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so now how we add using our touch points is we touch every touch point and count. So it will look like this. 1, 2, 3. So there were 3 touch points. So 1 plus 2 must equal 3. Very good. So let's practice another one. time, let's do a little trickier one. We're gonna do 3, 1, 2, 3, plus 4. Okay, so we have to touch every touch point and count as we touch them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I heard some confusion that I'm going to clear up. When we're counting our touch points, we want to keep on counting, okay? So if we get to 3 right here at the end of our first numeral, we're going to go on to the next number. What comes after 3? 4. 4. We're not going to start all over again because we want to know the total number of touch points, right? Okay, so let's try that again. So make sure that it equals 7. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 plus 4 equals 7. Very good. You guys are so smart. Let me give you another tricky one. Let's do a 5. Can't forget the belly button on 5.
That's silly.
That is silly, isn't it, Jessica? It's a good way to remember it, right?
That's an easy problem.
That's an easy problem. Why do you think that's easy?
Because you're only adding 1.
Well, you have to count all of these touch points, right? Let's try it all. Exactly, Jessica. So let's try and count all together. Are you ready? Remember, we're starting with 1, and when we get down to 5 and go to our next number, we're counting on to it. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 plus 1 equals 6. Very good. Do you guys think that you're ready to practice with me on your whiteboards?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pass out our touch numbers. Okay? And now these are my manipulatives. They're Miss Connor's property. And in our rules we say we respect other people's belongings and properties, right? So if you use your manipulatives correctly, you can have lots of fun with them. But if you don't use them correctly and you damage my manipulatives, I'm going to have to take them away. So, okay. So here are your markers. Markers are only used to write numbers.
What's this for?
That's our eraser. Okay, so what I want you to do is look at all of your touch point cards and make sure you have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Do we have them all?
Yes.
I like how Jessica has them lined up in a nice line in order so that she can find them when the problem comes. Very nice job, Jess. Very nice. I like how everyone is doing that. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to write a problem on the board. And then what I want you to do is find the numbers that I used in the board and put them on your whiteboard. So let's say my problem was 1 plus 2. I'm going to take the 1 and the 2 and put them on my whiteboard. We're going to draw a plus sign in between and an equal sign at the end. And then together, we're going to count.
Miss Connors, my equal sign doesn't fit.
Oh, you know what? I have a great idea of how you can make it fit. Ready? We're going to flip it, erase that, and now you have enough room. Okay, so while we're counting our TouchMath points, what we're going to do is we're going to put these counters on our touch points that we have on the paper. Very nice, Kaylee. Can everyone see what Kaylee did? So what you're going to do is put the touch points, very nice, Jess. Okay, and when we're touching the touch points to count, we're gonna take them away. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna write our answer after the equal sign, Kaylee. So let's write our answer after the equal sign. So did everybody get the answer 3? You're so smart. Okay, are you ready to follow me on the board while we do this? Okay. Now, our next problem is going to be 2 plus 3 equals, I don't know what this will equal. Let's use our touch points. Remember, when we're using how to use our touch points, we put our little chips on the touch points. And then you can take them off as you count. Very nice, Hannah. Very nice. Take off our chips as we count together. Let's wait for everyone else. Now, everybody who's sitting quietly, I want you to turn and talk and share your answer with your neighbor.
I got 5.
1, 2, 3. Very good. Did everyone share their answer with their neighbor? And what was our answer? Yes, Kaylee?
5.
5. Our answer was 5. Very good. Yes, Hannah?
I knew it was 5 because I had 5 red circles.
That's right. And when we take our touch points off, we get our answer in our little counter chips. Very nice observation, Hannah. Okay, we're going to do one more all together, okay? This one's going to be a tricky one. 4 plus 3 equals what? And let's use our touch points. And you know where they go. And let's use our touch points. And you know where they go. On the board.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm hearing some really nice counting. Hey, now whenever we're getting our answer, we want to take our touch points off. Okay, I know you know the answer, but we want to practice using our touch points. So
1, 2, 3, 4.
now you do the rest. It looks like everybody is just about finished. So what answer did we get? What is 4 plus 3? Hannah? 7. Very good. So does everyone feel like counting or using TouchMath to add makes sense?
She's doing with
That's okay. She's just circling her counters to show that there are 7 of them. But Hannah, you know what? We shouldn't be using our markers to draw extra. So, do we think that we're ready to move on to a worksheet? We can still use our counters and our touch points to help us, okay? So what I want you to do is flip over your whiteboard. Whoa, and there are some touch points problems for you. Now we're going to do the first one together. So the first problem is, who can read me the problem? Jessica, let's look at your paper. It's 4
plus 2.
Very good. 4 plus 2. Okay, so let's get out our touch points. And let's find our 4 and our 2.
My number anymore.
You can do it that way, or if you want to, you can use your cards still, okay? I'm gonna pause everyone for a second because I just saw Jessica do something really nice. Instead of using her manipulatives, she used her marker on the touch points and she just drew a dot in the touch point and said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's another way that we can use our touch points, okay? So if you're taking a test and you don't have counters, you might be able to just use your marker, okay? All right, keep going. I'm liking what I see. Very nice, Kaylee. Can you make up your own problem on the bottom? How's it going, Jess? Good? Getting all of them right? Very nice. Keep up the good work. Okay, is everybody done? I see lots of correct answers. So what I want you to do is, I'm going to have each one of you come up and write a problem on the board. May I borrow this, Jessica? Thank you. So we're going to go over these problems together. Let's go over the first 2 together. So Jessica and Hannah, Jessica, you can do number 1. Hannah, you may do number 2. And I want everyone to be watching as they go up to the board and write how they did the problem.
Which one am I doing?
And now you're going to be doing number 2 right here. 5 plus 2. Awesome job. So everyone look at their paper. For number 1, does 4 plus 2 equal 6? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up? Awesome. For number 2, does 5 plus 3 equal 8? Thumbs up? Good. Okay, now we're going to do the last 2. So I'm going to write those up on the board, and Jess and Keely can come up and solve them. 4 plus 3 is going to be Jess's. And 3 plus 1 is going to be Kaylee's. Girls can come up and solve them. Everyone should be watching as they solve their problems. Very good. Awesome. I like how they added the touch points. Okay, does 4 plus 3 equal 7? Thumbs up? Good. Does 3 plus 1 equal 4? Thumbs up? Kaylee, thumbs up? Very good. Okay, so tonight I'm going to send home a review page for you guys to keep practicing your TouchMath skills, and we're going to continue with our TouchMath tomorrow, okay? Very nice job. Let's line up for recess.